from the skies above to the roads below. Whether it's a mid-air scare or a jaw-dropping crash on the street, each moment is a vivid reminder of caution, discipline, and survival instincts. Buckle up. This journey is one you won't want to miss. Let's fly and try. Oh, the landing gear clocked out a bit early. That bumpy airfield didn't help either. But those Kiwis, somehow they got it back on its feet like nothing happened. Surprising, the car shakes on grass. The shock absorbers are past that point. What just happened? A Eurocopter hit power lines, but luckily both the pilot and the rescue person are safe. A rather unfortunate situation unfolded as the Nissan veered into the opposite lane and gently collided with the truck. Everything happened so quickly, leaving behind a moment that makes everyone sigh. Whoa, that landing hit harder than a wrecking ball in a sugar cube. Mistaking the gas for the brake, the sedan crashed into the house like an uninvited guest. The surprise visit gave the whole household quite a scare. What a surprise, the helicopter lands on water. Amazing. A truck suddenly ran a red light, sending a Ford Fiesta spinning before slamming into a light pole. Would you look at that? Lightning striking right next to the airport, like it's trying to check in for a flight. Luckily, no one got caught in it. Oh, wow, that house collapsed like a soggy cookie. Thankfully, no one was hurt. Just that poor parked car took the hit. The chopper was on its way to pick up a politician when it had a rough landing at a temporary helipad, slightly injuring the pilot. A bit of a bumpy touchdown before the campaign rally. Oh wow, such a relief no one was hurt. Even though the car was badly damaged, the driver managed to get up and walk away from the scene safely. It's like an action movie scene. The helicopter spins and tilts, but thankfully both pilots are fine. Phew! The propeller didn't make it, but the pilots, no problem. The Moses Lake Police Department reports that during a chase, a driver hit a power pole, causing several electrical explosions. Like a falling leaf, the chopper tilted and hit a tree while landing in Fiji. Luckily, everyone walked away safe. A light kiss at the junction. Ambulance and car met briefly, then backed off. Volvo was wrong for cutting in, but Evo was reckless for overtaking on the right at high speed. Footage shows it swaying before a rough landing, but the pilot skillfully avoided disaster. A chain collision between 3 cars on the highway ended with one vehicle hugging a pole as if apologizing. Utah took flying fish to a new level, restocking a mountain lake with trout dropped from an airplane. Apparently, it's less stressful for the fish. Swing it. A runaway semi-truck slammed into a Utah car dealership, triggering a large fire. That BMW was speeding like crazy. Luckily, the ambulance and bystanders arrived in time to help. The moment the rock fell was terrifying. Luckily, it just grazed the car. If it hit directly, the consequences could have been unimaginable. Just 1 second of panic and the car fell from the 4th floor to the ground. Luckily, no one was injured. So lucky. The woman was quick enough to react and run to safety as the runaway truck headed toward her. A tense moment, but thankfully she made it out unharmed. driver likely lost control while turning on the overpass, causing the car to fall onto the sidewalk. While the damage wasn't severe, it's a crucial reminder about traffic safety. A sudden landing at the Bugan Air Show 2018, luckily no one was injured. Although a bit of a wild ride, the pilot stayed calm and turned the dangerous situation into a memorable lesson. Without brakes, everything turns into a race against time. It's essential to stay alert and keep an eye on everything around you. Oh no! The squirrel helicopter in Auckland crashed while setting up a Christmas tree, but luckily the pilot even suffered minor injury. Plane taking off on the road? The car driver probably didn't expect to be a roadblock for a small plane, but luckily, no one was hurt. A sports car torn in half, the roof ripped off, and the driver walks away with just a sore back? Was it luck or a miracle? Unplug, Ignite, Run, a 3-step barbecue recipe that turned the Porsche into a grill. Thankfully, only the car got roasted. The bus unexpectedly veered onto the tracks, and the barrier pierced the glass, causing panic. Passengers hurriedly climbed out the windows to get to safety. The BMW gently collided with the police car amidst the traffic now. Luckily, the officer remained safe, as if quietly protected by a watchful force. A rogue tire on the highway and 9 cars pile up? Are we witnessing a real-life domino effect here? If a truck loses its brakes, the driver should exit the highway as soon as possible instead of waiting until reaching a crowded area. A failed burglary turned into a high-speed chase on a Florida highway. A team-driven Infiniti hit 2 vehicles, flipped several times, nearly flattened a cyclist as the suspects tried to crawl out. The MCAD crash was like a domino effect, with a truck hitting a parked car, setting off a chain reaction of collision. Oh, wow. The Dodge Ram fleeing from the cops gets hit by a Honda CR-V. And then it crashes into a whole row of cars, including a fancy white Mercedes. That car bounced like a pogo stick. Maybe the driver thought he was in a jumping contest. Oh no! The GPS went haywire and the helicopter decided to take a detour, attempting to land on another ship. The result? It slammed into a support and plunged into the sea. Well, the emergency landing didn't go as planned, so the pilot tried to go round, which turned into a go down. The plane clearly wasn't in the mood for a second chance. Well, on May 15, 2004, the WNBC helicopter decided to test flight, but ended up with a not-so-ideal landing. Luckily, 2 pilots and a reporter survived, all thanks to the little mishap with the hydraulic pump drive belt. Who knew it would be their lifesaver? like a wild monster on the loose, crashing through cars like cannonballs on a mission. Lucky it didn't take off. Otherwise, it might have ended up a pilot. भाई साहब अंदर इसमें जो सराद गाड़ी जो बड़ी गाड़ी की चपेट में जब कोई छोटा वाहन आता है The crash happened in Santee, California on February 20th when a truck lost control and sparked a major fire on the highway.
Thank you all for watching the video until the very end. If you found this content helpful, please hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to catch our latest videos as soon as they're released. We promise to bring you more high quality and captivating videos. Thank you so much,